Rise of the Tomb Raider is my favorite Tomb Raider game yet. Everything is beautiful about this game, from the character models to the extraordinary set pieces given to you to explore. This game is amazing. While 2013's Tomb Raider was a reboot of the series that focused on the beginning of the new Lara Croft, Rise of the Tomb Raider focuses on a much brutal, stronger Lara Croft. After the events of the last Tomb Raider, Lara is faced with not being able to accept the death of her father, and it troubles her moral compass deeply. As she researches her father's death, she finds out about a mysterious relic that grants eternal life. The problem is that another group of bad people named Trinity are after it as well. The game then plays out as an action cinematic adventure with the combination of great puzzles in the forms of tombs as a race begins to find the relic first. There are plenty of twists and turns in the story that make for a great adventure, with my only little nitpick being that the original trailer seemed like it was going to be more of a psychological trip than it originally played out to be. When I played 2013's Tomb Raider, Lara felt like a young child forced to handle the gruesome survival challenges that came her way. That image of Lara is completely gone in this game. Lara has no trouble killing someone if she has to. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she even enjoyed half the things I made her do in this game. She has risen past feeling bad for killing a small deer just for food. In Rise of the Tomb Raider, Lara's arsenal has been greatly updated, and for the better, adding on to the combat and the puzzle mechanics. Rope hooks let Lara swing from ledge to ledge and reach faraway distances. You can use rope arrows to pull away barricades, use large pulley weight systems to move objects, and use molotovs to get rid of flammable objects. Her weapons are upgradable through the game by finding different gear parts. You can use these to improve the accuracy and the damage of your weapons. Leveling up will also earn you skill points that will give Lara new abilities like being able to quietly take down enemies from above and loot enemies when you stealth take them out. By the end of the game, you'll be feeling like a real Tomb Raider, fully powered and ready for anything that comes your way. The combat in Rise of the Tomb Raider has been upgraded with new weapon mechanics and crafting. You're now able to craft explosives on the fly, very much like The Last of Us. This new mechanic can get Lara out of some sticky situations with large groups of enemies. While the Tomb Raider series has always favored a stealth approach to things, Lara's arsenal is so vast and can quickly be upgraded that you can easily tackle most situations however you like. May it be quietly taking out an enemy one by one, or throwing some molotovs and raining hell with your rifle. Where the game really does shine, however, are in its tombs. These tombs are beautifully designed open areas with crazy looking cinematic animations with every puzzle you solve. I constantly found myself scrambling to push the right button during the cinematic sequence that meant either living or falling into a bed of spikes. Speaking of puzzles, they're much more abundant this time around than they were before. Aside from the main story tombs, there are more challenge tombs to be found and secret pathways for the players in the campaign mode. Completing these extra tombs add on to your relic collection, and it really caters to the collect them all and the puzzle players itching for more gameplay. Going through just the main parts of the story, you'll get about 20 hours of gameplay, but going after all the relics and challenge tombs, you could easily double your playtime to 40 hours. The multiplayer mode from the first game has been scrapped for a new Expedition mode. Expedition mode gives you arcane-like objectives like collecting blue lights across a map for the best score, or replay chapters with new objectives. Playing this mode will earn you points that you can use to buy cards that will then modify the gameplay, like upgrading your weapons or giving Lara a really big head. You can buy these cards with real money, or you can just use the points earned throughout the game. But this mode is easily forgettable and definitely the weakest point of Rise of the Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider was a really great game and I really enjoyed my time with it. I easily think it deserves a spot in your Xbox One library and even your PS4 library if you want to wait a year from now to get it. It's really fun, I love the cinematic adventure, and my only little thing I didn't like about this game was the Expedition mode that really itself is just an option on top of the 40 hours of gameplay there for you to play. If you played something like 2013's Tomb Raider or Uncharted or The Last of Us, you're probably going to love this game, so I'd highly recommend you check it out. Thank you all very much for watching this review. I hope you guys found it useful and informative. If you guys want to keep up to date with me off of YouTube, all my social network links, including my gaming usernames for Xbox Live, PSN, and Nintendo, are in the description below. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.